In this tutorial, we will cover how to create and use a comparison report in DataLink Connect. The comparison report is also referred to as pre-test, post-test. This report will allow you to track students as well as class progress of standards from one test to the next. The comparison report will allow you to compare progress of standards for up to 3 tests. For more information about aligning standards to your test questions, please view our video on Aligning Standards in the Learning Center. Once the various test files are loaded, the report will match the students and standards from each test. The report will provide you a percentage and then indicate if that number increased, decreased, or stayed the same for that specific standard for the student and class. To create the test files needed to compare, you will first need to scan and save your test files. To save your test files, after you have completed scanning your test into DataLink Connect, look to the top left and select File. Then scroll down and select Save As. A window will open, allowing you to select where you would like to save the file and what you would like to name it. We suggest naming this file something that is easy for you to remember and locate. We will name ours Comparison Test 1. Once the test file is named and saved in the proper location, select the Save button here. Repeat the process for the second test and again if you want to compare 3 tests. It is also recommended to create a new folder to save the test in, so you can add the other saved test files to it at a later date. Once you have all your saved test files that you want to compare, go to the menu bar and select File. Scroll down and select Comparison Reports. A new box will appear. Select the Add File icon and another box will appear. You will now want to locate the first test file you wish to include. Once the test file is located, highlight it and select Open. Repeat this process to load another test file. You can load in a maximum of 3 test files to compare. The order in which you load your test files is important. The first file listed will be compared to the second file, and if there's a third file, the second file will be compared to the third. The order here is essential to getting the right data. If you loaded the test files in the wrong order, simply click and hold down the left mouse button on the test file you want to move, and then drag it up or down to move it to the desired location. Once you have at least 2 test files loaded into the box in the correct order, select OK to view the comparison report. Once the report is loaded, you can see the report on the classroom level or student level. To toggle between the two, simply select which one you want to view here under Reports. All matching standards and students will show up. Any standards or students that are not on all the test files will be dropped off the report. On the comparison report, you will see a dark gray box which contains the standard and the description. This is also called the group standard. In the group standard, you can see the totals for all the standards in the group combined. Below the group standards, you can see the individual standards and their totals. In this area, you will see either a green arrow pointing up, which indicates that there has been an improvement, a blue equal sign indicating there was no change, or a red arrow pointing down, which will indicate there has been a regression of comprehension on that standard from the previous test. This will allow you to quickly see if students have a better grasp of the standards being tested from one test to the next. When you add a third test, the comparison report will look like this. Comparison reports can be saved as a PDF or printed. If you have any additional questions about how to create a comparison report, please contact a member of our technical support team at 800-827-9219.